In a small, snow-covered village nestled between towering mountains, a little girl named Clara lived with her grandmother in a modest wooden cottage. They didn't have much, but they had each other. And that was enough for Clara. Every winter, the village held a festival to celebrate the season of giving. Townspeople exchanged gifts, shared meals, and gathered around a giant bonfire to tell stories. For Clara, it was her favorite time of year, but this time was different. Her grandmother had fallen ill, and Clara's dream of buying her a warm shawl to keep her cozy seemed impossible. Clara didn't have money, but she was determined to find a way. She remembered her grandmother's words, "True giving comes from the heart." With that in mind, Clara decided to create something special. She rummaged through their tiny home, gathering bits of yarn, scraps of fabric, and even her own colorful ribbons. Over the next few days, Clara worked tirelessly. Her small fingers stitched, weaved, and tied until she had crafted a patchwork shawl. Though imperfect, it was vibrant, warm, and filled with love. On the night of the festival, Clara carefully wrapped her creation and presented it to her grandmother. Tears welled in the old woman's eyes as she unfolded the shawl. She draped it over her shoulders and pulled Clara into a warm embrace. "What a beautiful gift, my dear," her grandmother said. "But the greatest gift is your kindness." The moment was interrupted by a knock at the door. It was their neighbor, Mr. Haddon, carrying a basket of fresh bread and honey. "I heard about your grandmother," he said, "and I thought you might need this." Touched by his generosity, Clara realized the power of giving. The next morning, she brought her remaining scraps to the village tailor, who helped her make scarves for other elderly villagers. Word of Clara's actions spread, and soon the entire community joined in. People shared food, warm clothing, and companionship. The festival transformed into something greater, a celebration of unity, where everyone gave from the heart. From that winter on, Clara's village became known as the Village of Giving. And Clara learned that no matter how little one has, the act of giving can bring light and warmth to even the coldest of winters.